Well, hey everybody, Glenn, Sauna Times, Justin.
Juntanen from Duluth, Minnesota.
Gotta love a name like that, Justin. Now, what percent Finnish are you?
The Juntanen side, so I'm 50% Finnish. Grew up just in a little town right outside of Duluth, Esko, Minnesota. And I'm up here on Pine Island. If you've been listening to Glenn for a while, you've heard about Pine Island, and it is all it's cracked up to be. Glenn's Sauna right here, and it is great.
26-year-old sauna, and we just been taking sauna rounds. Go ahead, let's talk about the wood pile. What do you think, Justin?
Well, a man can be judged by how he stacks his wood pile, and I think you've done all right there, Glenn. Got a little bit of birch in there.
Yeah, we love burning birch. How about the lake? What about the lake?
It's great. I love being up here in Vermilion. It is a lot like Finland. You've been to Finland. You were just in Finland. I've been in Finland. My family's from there.
Yeah.
And reminiscent of Suomi, as they would call it.
Yeah.
Suomi.
That's right. That's right. And so it's just so great to have Justin up to Lake Vermilion. We want to just tell you a little bit about the conversation we had on the sauna bench and some exciting things potentially, realistically happening for Duluth, Minnesota.
They're happening.
Go
Well,
ahead.
I've been talking a lot with Glenn about this, but you've heard it here first. We're going to be opening the newest sauna, public sauna in Duluth, Minnesota, coming up here late summer, early fall. Cedar and Stone Nordic Sauna. And for me in my life, I've grown up in saunas, but I think we Finnish immigrants, we need to learn how to share sauna. Sauna is this treasure which we've held on to time and time again. And Glenn, if you've been listening to him, you know the health benefits, you know the emotional and wellness benefits, and I know of no better way to reduce stress in my life than by being in the sauna and melting it away.
Right on. It's just so neat, like the parallels that are happening, you know, like Finland has got this urban sauna revival, and by all rights, I mean, there's 3 million saunas in Finland, there's 5.5 million people, and we're catching up. I mean, it's not a race, but there's this great parallel that's happening with Justin with a Finnish last name and a hard to pronounce last name, just like all those people that I hung out with in Finland. And to see this parallel development of the public sauna experience, it's so exciting for me. And I'm just so supportive of what Justin's up to. Duluth, Minnesota, it reminds us of Tampere, this wonderful town in Finland. There's so many great parallels with sauna with Finland and the United States.
Well, and even with public sauna in Duluth, we have about 100-year history of it. If you've been up to Duluth, it's this beautiful city on Lake Superior, the world's greatest and largest lake. And parts of that city were built by Finnish immigrants. My ancestors dug the canal, and that area where you all go to tourist down there is called Canal Park now. They used to call it Fintown. And there were multiple different saunas in that space because that was the immigrant quarter. And so we're drawing on those old themes to revive it, just like you're doing here, just like they're doing in
we need
Finland.
help. We need more people with consonants together in their last name and vowels together to help join what we're trying to do here in America, because we love it. All you Finns listening, we just have great appreciation for the authentic sauna experience, and come join and help us out.
Glenn, thanks for having me up
Yeah,
here.
man.
And
It's great to have you.
yeah, folks, come join us, Cedar and Stone Nordic Sauna in Duluth, Minnesota.